Hello and welcome to Tales Across Time and Space. I'm Thomas, your game master. I'm joined by Radical Dishonesty.
Hey, I'm Radical Dishonesty. You didn't tell us an order before this. I'm playing Regalia the Outsider.
Yes, he did.
So,
Yeah, you did?
Like,
Yes,
Really?
he
Did
did.
twice.
Yeah,
I
I
literally
didn't,
just,
I
I
didn't, I
literally
just didn't
just
pay attention then.
asked. When
I
I
just
didn't
didn't
pay
pay
attention,
attention
I literally just asked him, "Hey, what was it again?" And then he told me what it was again.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
And that happened 2 seconds ago.
I
Fine.
forgot, and I was first, so
It's fine. It's fine.
it's
Zeiston!
fine. It's
Hello, I am Zyson, and I remembered that there was an order. I am playing the Doomed Blackbird.
Ari Wolf.
What's up, Wolfpack? Ari Wolf here, and I'm playing Archangel the Nova. And I will not make any random comments about
Crystalline
the
there's
order
no problem.
Kitsune.
anyway.
Hi guys, I'm Crystalline Kitsune, and I am playing Artemis the Protege, and I was also aware that there was actually an order, because I remembered to ask about it before we started speaking.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure we
Should
already
I
established.
go? Should I go? I can't recover from this shame. Should I go?
No.
Take a powerful blow.
I'm kidding. Take a
Janie
powerful
SP.
blow.
Hey, it's me, Janie SP. I'm playing Cutie Carbuncle, the Janus, and I think by process of elimination we can figure out who's last.
And Mistral.
Hi, I'm Mistral, and I'm playing Inferno the Transformed.
Alright, today we're playing Masks, A New Generation. And in case you haven't figured out this, 22 episodes in. Or maybe this is your first episode, so welcome. If you want to see more,
Yeah.
subscribe, like, and follow. This
It's
notifies
like
you
what
and
Stan
helps-
Lee says. Every comic's someone's first comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if your first comic is one more day. But yes. I would say normally some updates, but I am completely blanking on anything that actually needs updating at the moment. So, let's
Guess right into the game.
recap.
Woo!
Right. So we opened with you guys in the depths of the Agni bunker. Let's call it that, for lack of better naming here. You managed to find a log room with analog logs. You know, the kind you can't hack and search your way through. And you pulled out one of the reports and started reading from the beginning. And it mentioned that, so it seemed to be from Forge's perspective, and he had mentioned having certain benefactors after finding something and something. There was a lot of redacteds in there. So,
Yes, there were.
but unfortunately, before you could read any more of those reports, Cinder came in like an extra spicy Kool-Aid man, incinerating the entire wall with where the
Well,
records were
obviously
stored.
she came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus, she is not.
Oh.
Which she would probably wear as a badge of pride.
I'm sure she would.
No.
But she seemed to be on a kamikaze run to destroy this facility and everything that her dear old dad wants in it, along with her dear old dad and probably herself. So, you managed to dissuade her from a bit. You managed to dissuade her from directly fighting you after Aspen mentioned that she was going to be inheriting this place, but she burned her way whole, and so you decide to split the party and have Cutie and Inferno rush after. Having some difficulty, love.
Yes, I put it on backwards.
So, Cutie and Inferno ran off to find her while the rest continued on. As the rest of you descended deeper into the facility, you noticed that you started ending. Aspen was able to pull up a map of the facility. Oh yeah, Aspen also found out the security alert levels. First level, which is enacted, is lockdown. Fourth level is decommissioned facility. So that's an option. But you pulled up a map and you seemed like you were going off the map, and then you ended up in a hellish cathedral where one warlock was with a horde of inky blackbirds was about to had a small child-shaped entity and was planning on using her for nothing good when Regalia ended after he. Oh wait, sorry. Warlock also revealed that he was actually originally from Regalia's homeworld, and Regalia's response was, You shouldn't be allowed within 400 feet of small children. Yoink."
I was gonna ask, like, what was my response? I don't remember. Oh, okay, taken then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great response.
But unfortunately, Warlock didn't like that, so he had in an attempt to gain hostages for his own bartering sense, he attempted to. Before I start losing. Attempted to capture Aspen and Artemis with a horde of inky blackbirds. Artemis does what Artemis does, and turned them all into stags, which they were proceeded to be carried out by a horde of demonic stags out of the room, and the door shut. There was probably a long pause after that moment where where the three of you remaining in that room really didn't know what just happened, because I'm pretty sure neither side found that to be an advantageous change of pace.
No. Demon's Ear again? No thanks.
Always.
Aspen quickly displaced the Deervils.
Cool.
Not my best word. Definitely not my best
That's
word.
fine.
But yes, and you continue deeper into the facility, where you finally found the thing that this facility was keeping under lock and key, except for the lock was in the key. Scratch that, reverse that. The key was in the lock and the door was open for you to come in and discover. Behold! The one that kept the facility was one Alexander Agni, brother of Brenton Agni, aka Forge. Also, however, he held the totem of the Titan Kronos within his body.
Hecking rude.
Yep.
And as a note, Titan totems work a little differently than God totems, whereas God totems, in theory, kind of form something that resembles a gestalt entity between their host mind and the God archetype. So, Titan's just kind of complete format overwrite.
Engulf them.
Yeah, there's no idea. No one has any clue of whether or not the original person is still inside of a Titan.
Yep.
There is only Zool.
Well, as long as thankfully it's
Why?
not only Jewel, because I don't think I could handle anyone vaping right now.
Huh? I don't get it.
Jewel is the name of a type of vape.
Oh, okay.
Or it is a vape brand, I guess
Yeah.
is a better way to describe that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Random bits of information of osmosis in the internet.
The more you know.
But before he could reveal too much, he was a collar on him activated, and you turn to see Zeus with one grace in the thing. However,
Also hecking rude.
she wasn't Grace for very long because Zeus quickly shattered the seal that Blackbird had put upon her, forcing her to be exposed to the divine to the divine force of the other, forcing Athena out into the open, and pushing Grace back into the recesses of the mind. basically, Zeus revealed that it was his intention to lure Artemis here by explicitly forbidding her from going here. Which,
Oh man, the double trick.
I mean, to be fair, when you're trying to manipulate a rebellious teenager, the best way to get them to do it is to tell them not to do it.
True.
That's completely fair.
But anyways, he wanted to because Thea, both being of blood descent. Oh yeah, he is the child of Alexander Agni. That was also probably another part of the reveal there. I should remind everyone. So, as both a blood child of the host and also hosting the totem of the grandchild of Kronos, she is twice fated to be his doom. And Apollo doesn't count for this because he is actually too much god and not enough mortal. You need the balance to do what they want to do.
Too much god and not enough mortal, huh?
Yeah. That's how
It's
Zeus
just
would
too
put it.
fabulous to be mortal.
Well,
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not choking on my food.
also, Thanatos, just so you know, there is some stuff planned along the primordial things like Gaia and Chaos planned for season 2. So, just you get a little teaser there. So,
Just for you.
well, it's mostly for stuff that Crystalline wants, but
I'm gonna say that's for me more.
yeah. So we cut away. Then there was a huge argument back and forth between the two, and we cut away over to Cutie and Inferno, who had finally caught up to Ember just as she was about to destroy a conveniently located central support column that would clearly destroy this entire facility. But Cutie, steadfastly refusing to reveal her true identity. I apologize if I was leaning on it. It just felt like a really good story moment for that last time, and that's why I was kind of leaning on that. But it's your character, so I am apologizing for trying to be a little heavy-handed on that. Did you hear me, Jane?
Yes.
Okay, because I was addressed at you, so I just wanted to be sure. Anyways, but ultimately, Cutie, was it Cutie or was it Inferno that pinned down Ember?
Inferno.
No.
Inferno.
Yeah, it was Inferno. I was
Okay.
giving her a moment to shine.
Yep. So, but Inferno eventually, after there was some emotional distancing, Ember wouldn't listen to Cutie because Cutie had, in her eyes at least, everything that she wanted, or everything that she could want, I should say. Whereas Ember had an abusive childhood, teenagehood, hood. Inferno proceeded to do that to kind of give her a huge thing, and this is a question here because I was didn't have time to actually pull it up the archive stuff from last week. Did Inferno actually attempt to be did I have Inferno roll anything after that statement?
Nope.
No.
Anyways, so well, you guys, we'll cycle around to you, and actually, could you just roll me plus superior to provoke someone? Unfortunately, you have not taken the adult move persuade with best interest, because that totally would have happened here instead. But
5.
Okay. We will run with that when we get back to that scene. So I just wanted to have that so I can kind of percolate it in the background. But yes, we're actually opening in the blood-stained hellish cathedral, where the evil warlock looms over the heroic regalia and their Blackbird.
Yeah, it keeps us there.
I mean, I
Fine.
can't really say heroic for Blackbird. Sorry.
This could be his heroic moment, though.
As the two of you stand between Warlock and a small child. All right, now let me get my Saturday morning cartoon villain voice going here.
Ah, yes.
I mean, if we're going to be
Yeah.
more specific, most likely the child is actually between me and Warlock. Slightly.
Okay.
Good. You can use the child as a human shield.
Fucking rude.
Since I am
Very
carrying the
rude.
child,
Fair enough.
This is why Blackbird does not have the child.
This is why Blackbird can't be around children at all. It is forbidden. Willow.
But yes, yeah, so Warlock kind of like just kind of looks like he wants to say something about the whole demon deer thing, but I have your friends. I think.
I think.
I think.
Think again, crazy.
Therefore he is. So I present you if you wish to see them again, you have a choice. Either return the child to me or provide me with a suitable replacement for the power. Sorry, rewind.
placement vessel.
A suitable vessel for the power.
I don't think you have them at all.
Yes, because a Greek deity summons forth demonic deer.
I mean, sure, but like, if you had them, they would probably be here. You wouldn't have carried them off.
You're heroes. You would have tried to rescue them. It was much safer for them as my bargaining chip for them not to be in the room.
I don't. I'm kind of just giving a dubious look to Blackbird, like a. How can,
assume
how
that
can
I
you?
care
How
about
can you?
them.
Don't be like that.
Ouch, Blackbird. I'm
There's a
hurt.
little cutie carbuncle.
In character, don't be like that.
Alright, anyways, sorry, this was typing up response there. Regardless, your choice is give me what I want.
No.
Well, like I just can picture this. Just these. There's just like it's like a horizontal stretch of comics where it's just he gives that speech bubble and there's just a couple of blank ones of Regalia's face just paused, just not even looking like he's thinking. It's just like
Just
no.
serious staring. No.
Impetuant little Vestiamancer. Alright, he is lashing out with a wave of dark energy. What do you do?
How large is the wave?
It's like it's like an energy whip kind of thing.
Willow's going after the toys again.
Okay.
I would like to defend from harm.
Defend someone? Go ahead, roll plus save
Yeah.
here.
All right. Let's see, savior.
That's just all it was
There
at
we
plus
are.
the other plus.
Yeah, just looking at my. Okay, doesn't look like I got any penalties to save you or to save someone. So yeah, just a +0.
Yeah, that's your savior.
Ooh, a 9.
Okay. On a hit, you keep them safe. Either clear a condition or what's the full list? So this move just really doesn't, for you guys being superheroes, you really don't defend a lot of people. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
We
I
don't
will
have a
clear
lot
a
of
condition.
we haven't been in a lot of like, how do we call it?
Civilian.
Like disaster situations or situations with collateral damage or hostage situations.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
The closest was in the whole feedback thing.
Yep.
And that was
Yeah.
really weird, anyways.
I will
Right.
clear. Oh, sorry. I did have a -2 to defend someone, so that would have been
Still a 7.
Yeah,
It's still a hit.
yeah. So I will take away insecure, so I don't have that anymore.
Right? But on a 7 to 9, either escalate the situation or expose yourself to danger.
Ooh. I think I'll expose myself to danger.
All right. So yeah. How do you defend Regalia from this lash of energy?
I think I'm going to kind of jump in the way and like slam my staff down to create like my own kind of counter spell, or like my own little energy force.
Okay, so you kind of have the beam of war thing going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so you're holding it back and such, and just kind of the thing is going. But as you're doing this, you notice these blast doesn't seem to be the full brunt of the blast thing is kind of holding it back. But you start seeing little like tendrils start creeping into your magical blast, to your magic force thing.
Okay. So they're just kind of creeping, not like.
Yeah, it's like it looks like he as it happens he laughs. It's like, what? Trying to give me exactly what I want? Sure, keep up your little show. I know far more of the demonic arts than you would ever know in 1,000 lifetimes. Soon
Well, it's a
you
good
will
thing
be
I've been
mine.
branching out.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, it's a good thing I've been branching out, and I'm gonna use a levitation spell to kind of force push him.
Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat.
All right. How's a 13?
You on a hit you trade blows. On a 10 plus, choose 2. Do I
All right.
do I need to say the 2 because I think we all know them by now?
Yeah. I am going to suppress surprise and thing, and I think for this one I'm going to avoid taking a powerful blow.
Resist or avoid their blows? Yeah.
Yeah.
We really have not rolled enough. Or at least not
No,
words.
I agree with that.
Yeah. No, I was just looking because it was like feels like in the moment like, well, we should probably be getting close to you, either getting your doom or getting away from your doom. And I look at your advances and I'm like, oh yeah, you got a good 3 advances ahead of you before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. It's just mostly
I,
that.
I was trying to get my next advancement so I can get that burn,
Yep.
but no, I had to succeed.
Yeah, so as you as the beam, you just kind of like, it kind of, basically, it's not like he kind of like, it's like he kind of tripped, and the beam kind of just goes, like, carving a jagged fissure in the doors and walls of the cathedral. And, sorry, 1 second here. That's not my GM sheet. I should grab the printed ones of these in my house. Alright. Okay.
Okay. I rolled assess the situation last session.
Yep.
Is that still applicable now?
I feel like
If not, I'm going to take this moment to try to do so. Otherwise,
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like just allowing myself to assess over and over just means like eventually you get more stuff. Yes,
Yeah,
while
this-
they're fighting, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Yeah, because I feel like this is definitely. Yeah, technically, I would say that we should have also triggered the interrupt fight against a dangerous foe as a team, but it's just the two of you, so I feel like that move kind of overkill.
All right,
Mhm.
that's a 9.
Well,
We also kind of did that at the start of the fight, but then it would kind of branched out.
Yeah.
All right, so on a 9, you
As
can
long as we
ask
haven't-
1.
Yeah. I'm looking at the stats and I'm like, okay, the +1 when acting on the answers is probably going to be important. Which +1 do I want? Do I want to ask what's most vulnerable to me, or do I ask what's in the greatest danger? Because I know what's in the greatest danger, but that +1 sure would help. Meanwhile, the other thing is, I see Crystal's cam is frozen.
again?
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think
It's
it
fine.
just triggers that when you alt tab away from it.
I haven't been alt tabbing away from it, dear.
Okay, that's what I'm like.
It's been freezing consistently. I alt tabbed away from it this time to see if I could fix it.
We'll try something. Yeah, I know we can see it. We'll try something. We'll try something. We'll do some testing later on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So ask your questions.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try something a little orthogonal to that. What here can I use to free that magical girl magic he's captured? What can I do to loosen that control?
Okay. Oh.
No, I like that.
It's also very much one of the things that Regalia is worrying about right now is like, he's corrupting all this magic. That's really bad. That is really bad.
Yeah, I'm joking answer. Use Blackbird as like a sponge.
That would be hilarious.
You're not wrong.
I also
yeah,
think
I mean,
Regalia
that
would
would
be like,
sound-
I don't know if I want to corrupt that, but that could be. I mean, you joke about it, but it could be like, what is this? Well, get Blackbird to absorb the magic.
Yeah,
That could be a real answer. That could be a real answer somehow. But it could make him vulnerable in the way that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually have an idea. The best way to magics of different sources don't mix. Like demonic and like the god magic causes things like demon deers to happen. Like
So
there's like
wait, you mean that's not normal?
No,
It's not normal that he
no.
loses control of them.
That is not supposed to be what's happening at all.
Not, I think
Yeah,
not. I think
that's
neither
what
side.
happens
I think neither side is happy with that
when
outcome.
Blackbird's involved.
Yes. So the idea, basically, if you keep adding different types of source, if you add magic of different sources to the pot, it would. The idea is that it would destabilize enough that it would just kind of disperse and then probably become just ambient magic that's not necessarily particularly usable.
Okay. I have a weird idea then. Sure, it's gonna sort of take off of that. Um.
Are you gonna make more demon socks?
No, maybe. It
He
might wind
didn't
up
make
demon
them.
socks.
You had them already. They just escaped because of him.
Yes.
Now he's going to actually make them.
Regalia specifically actually is going to try string or thread.
Ooh.
Also,
He's going to get out thread. Oh, go ahead.
just want a clarification here because this is my interpretation. Like you're free to disagree with me, but like in terms of your magical source, like most, despite different like magical style and magical source are two different things. Just like obviously you do not draw upon demonic or godly magical power or magical girl power.
Yeah, it's possible that there's some kind of wellspring of magic in my character's home world, but the chances are most likely that the thing he draws upon is his own magic. Which puts this in sort of a weird situation. But he has an idea on how to sort of try and encourage that along, which is that he is going to attempt to coax the magic to weave his magic into it, like to basically to bring out specifically like thread or yarn or something, tangle it up there, and then do some things. Will.
All right. Roll to unleash your powers.
All right, that is 3. I will roll. It is a 11.
Nice. So you do it.
Yeah. On a hit, I do it. I guess this is overcome an obstacle.
Yep. Or reshape
what it
your
looks like,
environment.
actually.
Reshape
Yeah,
your environment. There's a
something
lot
like that. Yeah. So, sort of what it looks like is he sort of allows the while the two of them are arguing more or less and trading blows, he sort of allows sort of magical thread and garments to come out, which weave themselves into it. Sort of like it looks like, and right as it's almost looked like it's part of it, he pulls as hard as he can.
Okay, so yeah, as you kind of pull this just massive, just yank of this, you kind of wove this into the ichor that kind of cakes the walls of this cathedral space, and you just kind of yanked it out of it, and it just kind of you pulled forth a kind of.
Technically, he's specifically attempting to. This is actually probably shades of his master's magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's
more than
totally,
anything else.
I totally picked that up on there. Yeah, like you're pulling stuff from your master's style, but you and your master draw on the same quote unquote source.
Same school. It's the same school of magic, not necessarily the same source.
Yeah. Well, I think personal, stuff that draws from your personal wellspring is a type of source.
Okay.
Versus coming from some other source, different.
And it is, but it's
divine.
also specifically because it involves the magic of clothing, the spirit of clothing.
Yeah.
It's actually probably the source of spirit of clothing.
Well, yeah,
so
you
some kind of magic in there.
Yeah, actually, okay, yeah, we'll probably say your particular art is an animistic source, like the magic inherent in things.
Yeah. And the specialty is how to get different magics to work together, and instead of that, he's doing the opposite.
Yeah, you're
he is trying to deliberately tear these apart.
Yeah, So yeah, you kind
Or
of,
yes,
you kind of like thing, and like for a moment there, you kind of like it kind of formed like a witchy blackbird kind of witchy blackbird meets like if any of you played
Meets-
Little Big Planet, like the Sackboy kind of thing concept, like a
That's cute.
like
Oh.
not like maybe not as cute, but like the kind of like the Stitch. Thanks.
Demonic cute.
Yeah,
He's evil cute.
Like the
We
demon
got-
deers.
it's a demon
No.
doll.
The
Congratulations.
demon deers are not cute. Just putting that out there.
Can they be ugly cute?
and then it just
I guess.
and just suddenly you basically tear it, you draw it apart sundered, and there's just like this, and you just kind of see this like shooting off, like you have the thread kind of coming to you. You see this sparkly thing shoot off in one direction, and then this like dark silhouette head up in another, and suddenly, the move I should have been making in the beginning because it just Regalia just kind of hit a moment, and I just kind of wanted to follow that momentum. But so it's like, Warlock finally pulls himself up after looking up, and he just like looks at the thing, and it's like, "What have you done?"
I broke it.
Fool.
I love this. This is great.
If you want to be clear about it, I abuse the fact that the corruptive sort of counter synergy was not stable, and I destabilized it by weaving in a thread of my own magic intermingled with the animistic spirits, in order to interrupt the bonds that you were using with your magic, because it had not yet completed, because you didn't have a vessel with which to complete it.
I love to think this panel is just Regalia just kind of pointing, like kind of arm to the side, pointing up, and there's this wall of text to the side.
2 paragraphs of very small text. People who are interested can get a magnifying glass, but
I love this. This is great.
Regalia used
Rue, I see your tail.
technobabble. Everyone is confused.
it's confused.
Right,
Are you sure it's not magic babble?
Yeah. Sufficiently advanced magic is indistinguishable from science.
I know. I'm joking.
His response is actually, "I know what you did, you fool. It's the repercussions of your actions."
What's that? What's the other half of that? I missed it. Sorry.
I said, I know what you did, you fool. It's the repercussions of your actions.
I mean, the most important one is you don't have the magic here.
Yes. And that means that rift will now tear open. And you turn to look at the jagged scar in the side of the cathedral, and you see something start forcing its way, like it's like kind of like fingers digging into a crack, and starting to grab it and starting to pull it open. What do you do?
Oh dear.
Scream.
No,
Okay.
no. He says, "Oh dear," with a zoomed in. This is the panicked face. Oh dear.
Surprise Pikachu face, but more panic.
Yes.
All right, so that's where we're going to jump to the Aspen and Thea now.
Woo!
So because that's just a great little cliffhanger there.
It's a very good cliffhanger there.
So yes, Zeus has finally had enough of the bickering between his daughter and himself.
You mean the bickering with his daughter?
Details. It's fine.
But yeah, so
What?
oh, sorry, just the Discord. What Zyson posted.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He just posted it.
I'll see it. Welcome to hell. Yes.
Oh dear God.
Beautiful. Anyway. Back
I don't want to be in hell.
back to track.
Enough.
Whoops.
You know what? Fine. I know the perfect way to make you want to kill him.
Really?
I'm gonna let him talk.
Rude.
Okay. How's that gonna make me want to kill him?
Trust me.
Not.
10 minutes with him, and you will. And to make sure you don't try anything too disruptive.
Daddy issues.
Excuse you.
Why are you talking about yourself like that?
I'm not. I'm talking about my dad having daddy issues.
Everybody has daddy issues. It's fine.
Have you seen Greek mythology? It is just a long issue. If it's not
List of
daddy issues, it's mommy issues. If it's not either one of them, it's Oedipus, and that's just complicated.
Oedipus.
Sorry. Oedipus.
Details. Whatever.
Thank you. It's
English
fine.
is
Here.
hard.
But yeah,
To
so
correct
Anyway, you were saying.
he right now, by the way, Zeus is scaled up right now. He's bigger than normal. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that for I'm thinking like Athena's only about like yay high on him right now.
Okay.
Like he's full, like he's channeling a lot of god power right now. Like he's not holding back.
I can picture it.
He just kind of grabs Aspen and just
Excuse you. As I'm flying over his head, can I just like?
No, he like flung you over his shoulder, like carrying you out.
Oh, he's carrying me out. Yeah, that's a big no thanks. I want to stab him.
What are you stabbing him with?
I don't know, just probably like a small dagger she creates with her powers.
Okay. Roll to unleash your powers because you are not able to directly engage the threat right now. He's kind of.
Of course not. Eyes trapped. And that's against 3, right?
Yep, that's roll with 3.
Okay.
Super freaking.
8.
All right. On a 7 to 9, it costs you. Either
Of course it does.
mark a condition, or I will explain how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Unstable or temporary.
Okay. So yeah, you stab him, and you actually draw blood.
Perfect. Exactly what I
That's
wanted.
not gonna last.
I know.
The unstable part is his reaction, where you suddenly get. He's like I figure you're on his back and you just kind of stab him in the back, and he's like, he was trying to leave, he just kind of yeet into the wall.
Ouch.
Yeah, take a powerful blow.
Wow. That's fair.
Powerful blow is
Conditions marked.
okay. I'm still trying to remember everything.
Yeah. I know, I haven't been so good about actually triggering moves.
Okay, I just lost a dice to the floor. Give me a sec.
Never. You will never have a
The
second.
floor is accepting
I'll
your
just
sacrifice.
I'll re-roll that one. Fuck. 9. The one time I
Alright.
didn't want it to be high.
Well, to be fair, it could have been worse. It could have been, you could have rolled a 10.
Ah. I think I would have preferred my first roll. It was a 5.
Here, there.
Do we want to spend some team or?
You would need to spend 3 team to get that down to a miss.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, that's.
And there's only
And
one
the
of
only
you
one
there.
who could probably do it is Leah, and she's preoccupied.
Preoccupied
You know,
with daddy issues.
If there's a game where in theory like you had like a CO, could they like help talk you through it, like someone on your mic? Could that count for a team point?
Yeah, it could. It'd have to be, someone like if you have someone who's like communications and kind of coaching you through it actively. I would allow that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think
we're gonna have
so.
to
In this
consider getting
situation,
everyone
when everyone
headpieces.
else is spread out and not aware of what's going on.
Yeah, nobody else knows what is happening though. So that's
No.
I'm not trying to justify it now.
busy
More of a
bombshell.
thing to think of for later.
All right, so you either lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to full-hearted action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, your opposition gains an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Yeah.
I'm going to. It was give the opposition an opportunity, right?
Yep.
That second to last one. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, yep. So you are kind of dazed and out of it, so he can basically remove you without issue at the moment.
Hecking rude.
That's what I'm going to say. So,
That's
as Thea watched, basically, Zeus with Aspen over his shoulder turned to leave. Aspen like hike and stabbing there, and he kind of like freaked out and yeeted her out of the room.
Yeah.
So that just happened.
Yeah.
Or.
And I mean, you're not wrong, but.
Jeez.
And Athena's just kind of staring at you, and it's like.
So were you just gonna stay here then?
No, I'm gonna be on guard duty. I just wanted to let you know. She kind of leans in close, just like almost to whisper in your ear. You're never gonna see her again.
Ooh. So, alright.
Can I do something?
Yes, you may. What do you want to do to her?
Grab her.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with grabbing her wrist.
Okay. Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat.
I will. I'm gonna fight.
I wonder if I still have these move bookmarked. Should.
Sorry, taking a second. If my camera pauses at any point during this, I apologize. But it'll happen.
Pain.
Okay. Roll danger?
Yep, plus danger.
Okay, come on, danger. Come on, danger. It is a 8.
Okay. So, on 8, you trade blows. Choose one from the list. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. Or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm gonna go with what was the first?
Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. Or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
So yeah, you kind of grab her, and she, like, you just kind of grab her suddenly, and, like, she wasn't expecting it, but she knows exactly what you did.
Yeah.
But you also get a really swift knee into the gut. So, okay, let me check your conditions here.
That's fair.
Go ahead and mark angry.
Alright, I'm working on it.
Yeah, that's totally what...
Seems pretty natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was enough to get her away, but you see her running out of the room, like holding her mouth, and you have a little smug sense of satisfaction that you
did something. I mean,
Thanks
I was hoping for
avenging
more.
me.
I was hoping for more of a fight, but that'll have to do.
Hey, you avenged me. I appreciate. Even though, it was just making her vomit. That's okay. I won't at her next.
You will get that opportunity.
Yeah, there'll be a
I
nice line for the two of you.
I kind of figured. It'd be a very interesting fight.
Yep.
Just saying.
Okay,
So,
I'm
yes.
excited for the fight. I know I'm getting.
So, as the door kind of slams shut, Zeus just kind of watches her like run out and just kind of like rolls his eyes like, good, like the kind of good help is so hard to find these days.
Or
kind
like,
of
hey, how many times are you gonna fall for that?
And he just
Thought
slams.
you were the goddess of wisdom.
He just kind of pulls a lever and door slams shut. And you hear it, chunk 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 chunk. And suddenly you looked it around and you see a little ding and Kronos goes, okay, back. He kind of lifts himself up, dusts himself off. Never fun, never fun. Never fun. Also, fully conscious for the entire time, just that little thing just disables all my all my nerve synapses. So I am effectively completely paralyzed when that little light turns on.
I get that you're used to this.
I've had a good, 12 years, or take?
12 years.
Yes, 12 years. 12 years since I came into being and left everything else behind.
You didn't even care, did you?
I had things to do.
You had things to take care of.
Yes,
People to take care of.
Yes, and I wasn't able to, and see where that got me. Gesturing at the whole facility around him.
You left us.
Now, when you say us, could you clarify that statement? Because right now in the context, I'm a little confused.
Me? My brother? My mother?
Oh, right, the meat suit thing, right.
Wow.
Meat
Ouch.
suit?
Yes. A thing I
Over
am forced
initiative.
to inhabit. But hey, we're all forced into situations we don't want.
You are disgusting.
Rude.
That would be the 337th time I've been told that. Most of it by Zeus. I will admit. But yes, yeah, I know, I'm disgusting, you want to kill me, do what Daddy Dearest wants, right?
No.
Kind of perusing his bookshelf.
I'm not giving him anything that he wants.
Well, that's the first intelligent thing you've said today.
Okay, I get it. You're a Titan. And Titans are different. I know the whole spiel. I've heard all about it from my mother.
Really? Tell me then. Tell me what you know.
I know that Titans basically just take over the body.
Do you know why?
Not exactly. Didn't really get into that one.
I'll tell you why. There is more than one schism between the gods and the Titans. The gods, there was a prophecy that said, a child of the gods will end them all. And then, well, much like myself, he takes after me in more ways than he would like to admit. He didn't like that.
Of course he didn't like that.
So,
He's Zeus.
yes. So he devised the way to try to escape fate. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, being dismembered for several millennia kind of makes you less thrilled to be around.
You completely deserve to be dismembered for several millennia. I have read the history books. I know all of the shit you did.
Gee, you mean slay my abusive father?
I bet it really pisses you off that all those kids of yours are all back and fine.
They're
Now,
not fine.
ruling Olympus.
He kind of looks around the facility. Yes, Olympus.
Okay, maybe not Olympus. Olympus is kind of dead nowadays, but...
Yes, because they killed it. Because they would rather... They were so afraid of dying.
Yeah, they're gods. That's what they do.
You know why? Their little plan had to be an all or nothing. Either all the divine forces fell into these totems, as you call them, or no one did. And when it was like the Titans, were not so enamored with this whole let's lash ourselves to mortal souls thing. So we refused. Apparently, they decided to force us into it anyways, and that's why our little mortal vessels have nothing of themselves, because we're forced into it. We're not doing this willingly, not because we want to, but because of this whole stupid thing. Their idea, by the way, forces us to.
You know, not every Titan is basically taking it out on the rest of the world.
I'm not taking anything out on the rest of the world. To be fair, I've been in here for 12 years, so I didn't have the opportunity to. But regardless, the only thing I want in this whole little thing is it to end. Not this world. The world's fine, it can deal with itself. But my whole legacy, and the legacy of my father, it needs to end. The ending has been written. It's just the problem is that some people aren't willing to play the roles.
Some people.
Daddy dearest, don't you know?
Well, obviously, he's afraid of death.
He's afraid of death, but not because he's worried about him ceasing to be. He's afraid of losing control. That's all it is to him. He is so arrogant, first off, he doubts that anything would actually end his full existence.
Where do you think he got that from?
I'm pretty sure his mother.
Yeah, right. Don't drag Rhea into this. This was not her fault. So, you just want him dead then?
Not just him. All of them.
Oh, all of them. All of them or all of us?
Totems, divines, all of it is supposed to end. Yet it limps on like a wounded animal, refusing to die at its appointed time.
Some of us don't want to be totems.
I'm not trying to kill the hosts. Do you understand that? I'm trying to cure the disease.
You've already killed your host. I mean, come on.
Have you been listening to a word I've been saying? I don't choose this. I don't decide, this little mortal seems of reasonably attractiveness and a suitable vessel to transfer my divine radiance into it, burning it out from the inside. Do you think I honestly do that? Do you think I want to live in this lovely abode deep underground? Do you?
No. How did you get here?
I believe it involves several elephant tranquilizers.
Who put
Sorry,
you
what?
here?
Oh, who?
Who?
Who do you think? Who would want to keep this body safe until I am gone in the wind and unable to hamper it no more? Where, oh, miracles upon miracles! It is he has been there, buried beneath the surface the entire time!
There are a lot of people who would want to protect that body.
Whose manor is this?
Forge.
I think you know the answer.
So it's his fault.
Come again?
It's his fault.
What?
Is this in character?
This is in character.
This is in character. It's his fault that this happened. It's his fault that you're still down here. And it's his fault that I grew up without a father.
Did you... The whole speech! Did you listen to it?
I listened. But who knows what could have happened? Look, my mother was a Titan and she still raised me.
I don't do children. So, no.
Okay, I guess I can admit that, unfortunately, the Titan that you got stuck with happens to be the baby eating kind.
Wow.
Dang.
I mean, my objection here is that you say that like you say it like you are not talking to that exact Titan in this exact moment. I feel that's a little rude.
So, all I need to do to get you out of that body is find a way to take down the gods, right?
He's like, a bit reductive, but sure, let's go with that.
And if I did that, I'd be free too.
Sure, let's go with that.
I don't mean me, Artemis.
I know very well what you're referring to. That's why you're here. You're the one who still has that moral spark to them. The fire of Prometheus.
Fire Prometheus.
I realize that's a good.
That's what we're calling it?
There's a reason the gods lashed themselves to mortals. Prometheus' gift wasn't literal fire. Come on.
Well, everything is just Greek mythology to you idiots, isn't it?
Kronos! Kind of started the whole thing!
Technically, I think your father started the whole thing.
No. Well, see, that started the universe thing. I started the Greek mythology story by killing him.
Right. You killed him, and then birthed Aphrodite.
I was more of the midwife in that one. Honestly, I did not expect a child to be born from castration.
Least of all, a goddess of love, probably.
No, that part makes sense.
Goddess of love and lust and all those things.
No, that part makes sense.
That part makes sense.
I feel like we're getting on tangent.
Look, I want you to let go of that body.
I point out here, I'm not holding on to the body. I am literal. My metaphysical essence is lashed to it. I have no say in the matter. Refer to my previous over-embellished descriptions of it. I only have so much energy in a day. Can't keep repeating myself.
There's got to be some way to break this stupid curse.
I'm sure there is. The problem is, you gotta stop dear old Dad first.
Oh, trust me, I have no problem with stopping my so-called father.
I just want to pause and step out of character here to acknowledge there are two people in this situation that could be referred to legitimately from Thea's relationships as so-called father. The
Maybe
physical sperm donor that is no longer the person that was, and Zeus.
Well,
Well,
And maybe Forge, but I don't think you got
well, not Forge.
along with him either.
Forge is an uncle.
Forge is an
True.
uncle. This
True.
this technically makes Thea and Aspen related.
Yes,
By adoption.
I was really hoping that nobody would say anything like this
we're
until
adopted
Regalia
with
got
cousins.
there, but okay.
Things happen.
Well, didn't want to say what things. Remember, this. I just stepped out of character to acknowledge these things.
No. Yeah, it would have been a no. Come
Okay.
on, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Moving on.
So yeah, so I think we've reached a good. Do you think we were at a good stopping point for this, so we can kind of jump over to?
Yeah.
Aspen is being thrown into like a little holding cell, and Athena.
Rude.
Athena, as you kind of your head's finally clear, you stop seeing little forges rocketing around your head.
I'm concerned that it's Forge that I'm seeing dance around my head instead of something, I don't know.
I mean, it could be blackbirds dancing around your head.
Blackbirds! Make it blackbirds!
They're demon deer.
Demon deer.
Not
deer
demon
plants
All
in-
the demon
in a
deer!
circle around your head.
No, it's not demon deer. That would terrify the
Anyways.
shit out of her.
It's Apollos.
That's more of an artistic embellishment. That's more of the.
Got it.
You're not actually.
Like, but why Forges?
So,
Anyway,
Athena's just kind of leaning up in the doorway, just watching you. She knows.
Finally
You notice
sit
she's
up.
wearing a different outfit now.
of course she is.
Artemis grabbed her. She probably vomited all over her last outfit.
That's the reason
Yeah,
she's
but
not.
Aspen doesn't know that. Didn't take you long to change out of what you were wearing, Grace.
Keep trying to reach her. You're not gonna get through.
I'll try as long as it takes. You can't
The
stop me.
Gorgon is dead.
No, she's not.
Look, you're just gonna have to deal with who I am now.
You tell me that like I can't beat your odds.
Out of character. You can't beat her odds? What?
Oh no, it's what came to my brain. Leave me alone.
I kind of just.
It sounded cool, okay?
I was just like, wait, what? What does that even mean? Okay, she is going to call you out of that in character, though.
Fine.
You got away with words there, don't ya?
Let's see. You have me in a holding cell in my dad's mansion with a Titan on the other end. How do you think I'm gonna react? English is not exactly the first thing that crosses my mind right now.
More like French.
Thank you, Rad.
Whoa.
Not to mention, who knows what else is going on in this facility right now.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Let's
Literal
see.
hell gate open up.
Let's see. We have a hellscape off somewhere in the facility. Who the hell knows where? We have a little pyro trying to start a fire that my brother and his boyfriend are trying to deal with.
Wait, I thought that was your brother.
I guess you didn't see the girl pyro running around then. And don't insult Inferno. I will let
He has
him
a
light you on
girlfriend?
fire. She thinks they're a pair, so why not?
Inferno didn't even realize he had a girlfriend.
That's the best part.
Well, no, she's referring
Don't you just
to
love it
an
when you get told
Ember.
you have a girlfriend?
She's gonna call you out too. Anyway, yeah, and then there's Mafia running around who the hell knows where. I think I'm very entitled to know exactly what the hell is going on.
Oh, wow, you think you're entitled? Oh, that sounds like a person who... That sounds like a rich bitch thing.
I don't consider myself rich.
You
And
live
if Grace
in a...
were out,
You live in a... You live in a multi-million-dollar complex. You're rich.
I was adopted into it. What do you want from me?
Hey, still rich.
Ugh.
You're a rich girl.
No.
You guys just love breaking my character, don't you?
I was
Anyway.
feeling bad. I'm like, I'm interrupting too much. I'm interrupting too much with jokes.
Fine, it's fine.
That's
Don't
us
worry
as a
about it.
group, though. That's like,
I know.
We interrupt
I
all the freaking time with many
Anyway.
jokes. Always.
So, what's your job here? Just to sit here and watch me?
look, we're all playing. We all have a role. All 12 of us have a role to play in the upcoming ritual.
What ritual? Spit it out.
12 of us? I have a role?
Yeah, you're the one who's supposed to kill Kronos.
Okay, good point.
I think that was made pretty clear.
It's like the problem is she's got no clue what the fuck her role is, because right now she thinks her role is to kill Zeus.
Anyways. So, can you feed me back your,
She said, what ritual? Spit it out.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't have time for this. Get out of the way, or I'm going right through you.
She kind of, a shield just kind of appears on her arm and is like to see you try.
You really don't remember the extent of my power.
Oh, I know
Do you,
your full
Grace?
extent, but, gee, wouldn't it be horrible if you went full tilt on the person that you think has your friend inside that? Oh dear, I know I can, in my heart of hearts, that I can save her!
I imagine. as
I
she
can
says this,
still
there's like this
save
big
you if
doe
your
eyes.
leg is broken. You know that, right?
If you're gonna beat my defenses, beat Aegis. I can't believe they named that organization after my stupid shield.
Aspen's gonna sit there and actually laugh.
I
don't know. It sounds fitting to me.
I totally forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I did too until I said it out loud, and then I'm like, oh,
Well,
you are not. You
My
can't.
stupid shield. They're like, well, the other secret organization got copyrighted, so they had to take what they could get.
of course.
Anyways, you're gonna need to go full. You're gonna need to go full bore, and hey, not exactly known for your fine level of control, are you?
I have plenty of control.
The cannon through the castle grounds says otherwise. Gee, you took out the moon chariot, didn't you? That held your
No,
friends.
the moon chariot was there.
Yeah, so real control there.
Okay, the moon chariot thing, total accident. I didn't know it was going to be right underneath my laser cannon.
Yeah, the thing that happened
Okay.
with Tristan was an accident too, right? and Inferno. So many accidents around you, aren't there? Gee,
Shut
such a
it.
klutz. God, I am sorry. Like as a human being here, I am sorry for this, but wow, I am just having fun just ripping at Aspen to shreds as this.
Yeah.
was fun.
Aspen's. Yeah.
It's a good thing that I'm pretty sure that Athena does not have influence over Aspen, or otherwise there would be something going on mechanically here.
No, she does not. God.
Athena doesn't have influence over anyone, except maybe Apollo.
I mean, cause after bringing up Tristan and Apollo,
Inferno.
I was
Inferno,
gonna say,
you're right.
Apollo was never brought up.
Too many, you know what? Too many characters. Too many guys. Too many characters.
Too many
brains
guys.
on one thing.
Too many ships.
She is going to attack Athena
All right.
with a hammer.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah. Well, if you roll well, she'll be Thor in the morning.
Good.
Alright, roll to directly engage a threat.
Okay. Danger. Boop. Find off my nonsense. Danger. Of course, my danger is a -1. Eight.
Alright. And a hit, you trade blows. And then choose one. Resist or avoid the blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. Just so you know, I do have something in mind if you choose to create a opportunity for an ally, even though you think you're alone right now.
I'll do that one.
Okay. So yeah, you swing forward the hammer, and there's a back and forth kind of ting ting ting, and she pulls out a spear also because that's her fighting style. It's kind of the back and forth. Like she is she is moving forward, but she is very clearly not giving you a single inch otherwise out of this room.
Mhm.
But so she does a suddenly like you hit the shield and just kind of reverberates back and kind of knocking you on the wall. And it's just like there's a point where you are getting hurt, so you are going to be taking a powerful blow. But one thing you notice is one of her eyes is like the color is shifted a little bit.
Oh.
So go ahead, roll plus conditions mark though first.
Okay. 4, 5?
It's a miss. Mark potential. Explain how you weathered the blow.
Great. What? Too many tabs open and too much going on. Potential. And how do I weather the blow?
Because you basically got knocked back to the back of the
Yeah,
cell.
she's I guess that she would probably be using the handle of the hammer to try and. Oh my
It
god!
could just be. It could also be
Not
something.
happy with me.
It could also be something as simple about standing back up and giving a witty one-liner.
Oh man, witty one-liner.
And not that I have a witty one-liner because my brain is fried.
Uh-huh.
But she is gonna get back up with, I guess, kind of a smirk on her face.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you were stronger than me. That doesn't seem like it.
Look, I can't end you right now. You're needed to make sure
you
my
can't end me. Why not?
dad's orders. I gotta make sure that my half sister. I really don't know how Athena's like a weird.
I don't even freaking know because Athena didn't have a mother. She broke out of Zeus's head.
Half sister, it's fine.
Yeah. You're needed here to make sure my half sister goes through with the whole thing.
She won't.
Trust me. By this point in time, I'm pretty sure the Kronos has gotten on her last nerve. The guy loves to hear himself talk.
And Zeus
Somehow
does it?
I doubt it. So you've got me here all for nothing.
Hey, you're keeping me entertained.
More than that.
So, I'm gonna I'm gonna jump to the
Go ahead.
top to the Cutie Inferno thing. Because I feel like we've gotten everyone else here, kind of got an idea of where everything else is going. So now it's time to start the cascade back downward. So yeah, you gave that whole heroic speech, and then you rolled a 5. She just kind of she goes silent. She goes still for a moment. You don't have anything? You are an idiot. You are so... You notice the floor beneath her start to kind of do the blue fire and dissolve into ash thing. And she kind of falls... all of you all kind of fall. Like, everyone lands fine. Like, you guys are freaking superheroes. Like, this is not, like, end of the world kind of thing. And she kind of just like... Guess what you have that I don't? A person who cares about you. No one cares about me. You think you're so... Can't touch anyone. Can't feel anyone. Just like everyone else. What do you do? Other than watch the cat clean herself.
I will.
You really are. Are insistent on being full of crap. So blind to what you have.
Well, you know what I have right now? I hold up our hands and say, ash knives. And suddenly just a bunch of daggers made out of ash fly forward at Inferno. I had to think there as like, she doesn't... So what does Cutie do?
Maybe I misunderstood the situation. I thought we were dealing with, but
No, we jump back.
Right.
We jump back to you two. Basically, she collapsed the floor beneath her because Inferno rolled to provoke to try to get the reaction you guys wanted, and missed.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, I was momentarily thought for some reason we went back to a different character. So
No, it was you two.
I was still listening. I just, okay.
Yep.
So she shoots ash knives at Inferno.
Yep.
I want to make, or I guess I still had that one object, but yes, I would like to defend Inferno.
All right.
I guess.
How do you defend? What does it look like?
Well, I imagine as these ashen knives flow through the air, I chuck that crystal weapon I was using to block them.
All right. Go ahead. Roll plus Savior.
Yes, Savior. Yeah, favorites. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the best one. Okay.
That's a 10.
That's good.
So, on a hit, you keep them safe. Then choose one. Either add a team to the pool, clear a condition, or take influence over someone you protect.
I think I already have it over Inferno.
Yep.
Yeah, just a little.
So yeah, I think there's the one thing that actually, adds something is adding some team to the pool here.
All right. Adding another team to the pool. The pool's at 7 now, by the way.
Excellent. That'll hopefully help someone's scene.
Also, did you mark potential for the earlier roll?
Yep.
Okay.
I still need to take my advancement from last time.
All right. So yes. Yeah. So the Ash Knights just kind of get this thing as it kind of clatters down to the ground. Does Cutie say anything after that? What does Cutie say?
That's not very nice of you.
Really?
She just kind of does that kind of like you hear the like it's almost mechanical the way she kind of twitches and turns to look at you.
Oh.
Did you just make a motherfucking pun?
Hey, sorry, it's how I fight. I'd rather put a smile on my face than a frown. I'll do a little backflip down to join him.
You're gonna die first. She just throws a massive spike.
Rude.
This massive spike at Cutie. What does Inferno do?
Puts up a large flame shield.
One might say a firewall.
Yes.
God, can we stop with the puns, please?
Here you're
No,
you're marrying me. You should know better. But yeah, so go ahead and roll to defend someone.
Eight.
Alright. Again, you get to add a team to pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
Add a team.
Well, you're climbing up on a teamwork.
We're at least adding team to the pool to hopefully help out some of those other scenes.
Well, really, it's the only option.
No, we're actually
we're both sitting
here
with no conditions, and
yeah. So, but you must either escalate the situation or expose yourself to danger. What do you choose?
Expose myself to danger.
So yeah, you it's this thing. So instead of just doing the remote you do the slide in front shoof version, and you get stabbed. The kind of the thing that gets silhouetted in black silhouettes on white background kind of panel. Go ahead, roll to take a powerful blow.
Six.
Explain how you will weather this blow. And mark potential.
Willow, have you killed the mouse
probably
yet?
Drawn.
Rips the feather off.
Yeah, drawn more. Yeah, flames to try. Yeah, to force the blade out.
Really was the time I was really hoping for you not to roll a miss on that one. It's just I was like, yes.
Sorry.
I know.
So it's the way of the dice. You can't argue with the dice.
Yep, no. Don't roll the dice unless you're willing to accept both situations.
Mm-hmm.
So you are down. I am going to say just because of fictional positioning that you're kind of burning away the are holding it in. Basically, you're holding in your fire, which is a weird way is describing it it's like holding in your organs, but with more explosions if you don't succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just Ember's looking there, looking very, very confused. Why did you do that? You could have just done it from the way. You didn't have to jump in the middle there.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Because I'll always protect them.
Protect them?
And
They're honestly think they're worth protecting?
yes, people care about each other, even if you're in a situation not. Certainly, there's someone who cares about you.
One second here. I have to pause and think before I call for a move roll, because it's like one of the things like, is there...
No, I'm aiming directly at that. I know exactly.
I know, but it's more of like, could I tell if I obviously know the story that will happen if you roll a hit on this. The question I have to say before I ask you to roll, can I tell an interesting story with a miss in this situation? I think I can. Okay, go ahead and roll to provoke someone.
Which is via...
roll plus superior.
Oh god, my superior is not great right now. I mean, it's a positive, but it's not nearly... Oh, I'm sorry, only a +1. That's just not great compared to, like... Well, let's see. It's 9.
Alright.
I feel like this is a situation we might need one of that team to make it a 10, but...
I feel like Inferno is just by being there and kind of supporting, being proof for that. I can allow it just if you want to spend the team, you can go ahead and just spend the team.
Yep.
It's a good thing we're at least in duos.
Yep.
Just emotional support for each other.
Yep. So it's like... It was someone. I want him cut up in this, though.
Sorry, you're kind of quiet. Can you repeat
said,
that?
Sorry, I was being a little... There was someone, but I didn't want him caught up in all this. Deserved better.
His name's Blackbird.
No, she already knows you're caught up, so she can't be referring to you because she knows you're already in this place.
Yeah.
Right? You just got logicked. No.
You know what? Just because I want to do this and it's an excuse, more potential for that one.
Hey. Oh, he gets potential for that?
You're giving Blackbird potential for that comment?
Yes.
Is he even in the room?
No. But I don't have any other ways to give, like, okay, you said something so amazing, I don't have, like, fate points I can give out or anything like that.
So if you say something good out of character, you can get potential.
I mean, if it makes me to the point where I, like, collapsed in laughter, yes.
I will take that, and I will get my burn and 3 flares.
Ooh.
Also,
Nova power.
I also know the fact that he was... I want him to have a chance to survive. So...
Let
Yeah,
him live.
he
The more
survives,
Let him
and she
live.
survives. I
More
want
likely
them
he'll
to
survive.
get together.
What?
If Ember survives and Blackbird survives, I ship it.
Possible.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see. There's complications here.
Yeah,
There
there
are.
are many complications.
I mean, both of them definitely do have the whole problem of not of burning the candle at both ends to try to deal with what they think they should. So there is some common ground. But yeah. So, anyways, back in character, you know, she just said that there was someone, but I don't know. I didn't want him caught. He deserved better than to get caught up in all of this. So. I didn't hear you, Jane.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the proper way to respond to this in character. Well, if they were really trying, shouldn't you? I mean, that shows at least that you care about someone.
Yeah, maybe I do care about someone, but all this, I can't let this happen.
Did you know it's his sister? That's the one who's in this place, kidnapped by the bad guys.
Oh yeah, because yeah, you would know that, like that.
Yeah, I remember my character was there when they were like, "Oh, there's this small girl who's looks like
Yeah.
this," and my character went, "Oh,
Okay, yeah. No, it took me a bit to. I forgot that got revealed earlier than this, so you are aware.
Yes. I don't know if she's currently being used in some evil ritual, but I do know she's in the building.
Yeah. Wait. Does Ember have a weird little pet name for Mary? Like the half teasing. Like a half teasing. I just want to know if you have any ideas. Otherwise, I can go forward with it.
No. I don't have a immediate one. If you figure out one before I do.
No, it's just like Squirt. She's here?
Yes. Me and Inferno specifically initially came here to try to save her, but we noticed that you were struggling as well.
Inferno, is that actually true? Like, as a meta level? Like, is that?
I mean, it kind of is. If you remember, Danny saw that Ember went missing. Or, sorry. Oh, God, I guess it isn't true, but... I guess...
He went because Cutie... because Cutie went.
You can
retcon
it's
a lie, but...
You can retcon
I'm sorry,
it if you
I
want.
got confused a moment. I'm like, wait a second, that would be a lie, but...
You can retcon it. Like, that's player being out of, that's player messing up, not necessarily your character messing up. So if you want to say something else, you're welcome to.
That's fine.
I mean, you could easily change it just a little bit of like when we discovered we wanted to say she was here, we wanted to save her.
No. All right, let me rephrase that. After she says the Mary is here, I'm like, yes, we noticed that there was some sort of complication happening with people going missing.
Complication?
We call it the
Complication.
Sorry.
That's true. I'm not
so many complications.
I feel like that's underselling it a little.
He's trying not to show that, like, would it be even weirder if Cutie Carbuncle actually, followed Ember?
Anyways. He just kind of, like, stares down, like, just, like, clearly struggling with something inside kind of thing.
Look, I get you don't like me, but if you know this girl, you know that there's other stuff going on in here. And if you destroy this place, you'd probably hurt this guy.
Also me, but because I am that guy. But no. Like, kind of like looks at her, and like you see the ash kind of swirling around it, and kind of like starts going with like the blue flame for a moment, and then the flame turns red. She says like, "Fine. Look, you're like a little happy-go-lucky thing. Saving kids is right up your alley. So why don't you just go find her, save her? Me? This is kind of like the ash kind of this like thing. I think I might have a few words with my old man, face to face. kind of walks and says, and just kind of starts saying like, "No more hiding." You gotta get left with the mission like, this is better?
I mean, she's not gonna burn the house down and immediately kill everyone.
Like, she's still acting out violently,
Right.
but she is not suicidally violent.
And at this point, if she's not on a complete suicide run where, maybe there's a chance that she gets her vengeance, but also then can go to jail afterward.
So
There's a possibility. This is an improvement over suicide death.
But yeah, so what does Cutie say to Inferno after that all happens?
Has she wandered off?
She just walked away.
I probably look at him and go, "Let's go find her." The girl, not the.
Yeah.
Point over it where.
Suddenly, a bubble of your magic surrounds you, and you're gone. Rewind the clock a bit too, as the fingers are trying to pry open the void. Mary is crying, "I want my sister."
Mother.
Right.
You want your Souther.
Mother, yes. And suddenly, Regalia, you see a bubble just appear and pop. And suddenly, a confused-looking Cutie Carbuncle and Inferno are standing in the same place as you are.
This is great.
Well, Cutie, it's good for you to join us. This is our hellscape.
Released. Why is it crawling? Why is it climbing? Why is there something climbing out of the wall now?
You see a little, single, black, red pupil eye staring out of the hole.
Yeah. What the hell did you do this time, Shepherd?
This was Regalia's fault.
No. It
Yeah,
was his
now
fault.
Yeah.
Same
Why
game.
would
What?
you? Why would you
Regalia
say no
started
this
it.
to something like this? Who would do that?
You're the one who added your fucking clothes magic to this concoction.
There was already the hole that I didn't know was here
How
because
the
it would
hell
be
does
stupid and
does
insane to
clothes
link
do
this
that?
kind of thing.
This is great.
Oh, this chaos is beautiful.
Sorry that I assumed that this person, I gesture vaguely in the warlock area, was not insane. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, how close do I?
Hey,
pop
you're
up
the
next
one
to
who.
the-
Sorry, let me get. I have to respond to Regalia as Warlock. You're the one who stripped the power, holding this demiplane, holding this demiplane open and safe from intrusion. Anyways, what were you asking there, Jane?
In popping into the scenario, how close is Cutie to the warlock / his human shield?
His shield. He doesn't have the human shield. Regalia stole that a while ago.
Oh, okay, good.
In fact, she jumps and hugs you.
Oh, I see how that is.
Oh yeah, if she's squirming out, I guess she gets free.
Yeah,
She may or may not still have Regalia's coat on.
I think she does because it's adorable.
I think she does, because that would be
Yeah.
really cute.
Yeah.
You know, it just.
Did we lose him?
We've lost
We
your
lost sound.
sound.
Oh no! Quick, improv.
Yay! I don't know what's going on.
Quick, more banter.
Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just had to.
Oh, I could-
It was the power issue. Let me turn down the light here. So yeah, no.
Hello.
Oh wait, I'm doing this stupidly. One moment, please. There's a USB port on the TV that I'm using as a monitor.
Why is your phone sitting up like that?
So I can see it. For like when I'm doing the opening and closing scripts.
Oh.
There we go. The TV
Okay.
is now powering the light. Therefore, I don't have to worry about the other power issues from happening.
It's much brighter.
Yeah, because I don't have to leave it on the dimmest setting anymore. So, there we go. Anyways, words. We were talking about... Where were we? We were mentioning that Mary jumped to hug Cutie, and Warlock complained that this thing was an intrusion because you stripped the power holding his demi-plane open. That was...
Okay, quick version. What did we and Inferno miss?
Good version. Don't forget to describe the demons here.
Quick version. Quick version. We all stumbled on this guy who had kidnapped that girl in order to infuse some kind of stolen power with his corrupted demonic power. The other two were carried away by demon deer. It made sense at the time.
Yeah, that's Artemis probably.
It didn't make sense at the time!
Honestly, at this point, just
I
don't
feel
ask
like
questions when Artemis is involved. If it involves deer or demon deer, just don't ask any questions. Artemis is involved, it makes sense.
A quick aside, I feel like at the mention of them being carried off by demon deer, Cutie and Inferno have the most confused and worried face. Like, wait, what? They're where now?
Anyway, they were fighting, and I unwove the magic that was being corrupted, which is your magic, I believe. I was busily being corrupted, so I unwove it, and now I'm being blamed for destroying a demiplane.
Because you did!
Yeah, you kind of did.
Okay, well, as long as we leave, it'll be fine. I look up at Warlock.
Yes, let's leave through the door that he is ripping the plane apart asunder through.
Sounds like someone didn't install a very good back door, did they?
Yeah. I get the
Alright,
feeling
we
we
can play the
should have,
blame game
should
later.
have gotten
Let's
rid
close
of,
this door.
rid of this guy when we were at the
Fine,
pie.
yes.
Cutie
my.
Cutie, everyone but Regalia here was there for that. Regalia and Mary with that. And Mary just looks up like, at the pie?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back.
Regalia is similarly confused.
Superhero
like,
stories. I'll tell you about it later.
okay.
Except for some parts where it revealed Cutie's identity.
I mean, at this point, maybe Regalia can catch on that maybe this girl actually knows Cutie a bit more, but everyone else in the room actually already knew Cutie had an alternate identity.
Yep. So what was the... sentences you say, like, Warlock was meant to be the serious, like, angsty villain, and you guys proceeded to make him into a joke.
No. That's somehow how it happened. You
I mean, to be fair, I have two modes really for characterization. I have crazy and I have exasperated.
Mm-hmm.
He's not crazy, so he's exasperated.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's dealing with teens, so.
It's true. Super teens with superpowers that don't know what we're doing. All right. Anyway,
well, then perhaps if we've saved this young girl, perhaps we should go find Artemis and such.
well, he's right.
Demon door.
This is where the door is. We should close the door first.
We might want to take care of that thing first.
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds
just kind
good.
of crawling open. Its eye is just glaring. It's like
Well,
looking
you know,
around.
the way to close the door, you need a key, and I will conjure a giant key.
No,
Cool it there, Sora.
Jab him in the eye.
I'm imagining it even larger. Like this is like
Yeah, I like
Disney
Demon Door.
style size novelty key.
No,
Either
no,
that or
yeah,
actually, you know what I'm getting?
A giant key.
I'm getting Sailor Pluto vibes, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, let's get moving then.
What do you do?
I don't know. I actually want to let one of the other casters take point because I'm always
All
like, I have cool stuff going on. I want to let some of the other casters, since I already did something pretty significant this session.
Yeah, Blackbird's going to cast a kind of spell to try to knock this demon back, like stop him from like trying to hold the door open.
You try to, but you feel your power stopping.
Or no?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Can
Yeah.
is there enough information to hypothesize what's going on from the outside?
Well, you see, Blackbird doing like the Doctor Strange style gestures, but nothing's happening. Blackbird, you are pretty dang sure why on that one. I think you can probably guess too.
Has Blackbird
Yeah.
reached his doom?
Not directly. Like he'd still fight his nemesis. It's just not going to be lethal to either party until the Doom or the.
Hey.
Undoom.
I'm just quickly looking for my Doom's name so I can,
Properly
Call.
referred to them.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I pinched a nerve in my leg.
Oh.
No fun.
Sorry, for a minute there. I thought that was the name of the permit. There is like that was the demon name.
Yes, sir. Ow! I pinched my leg. The great demon. Ow! I pinched my leg.
The great demon, pincher of legs.
Dude.
Come on, where? Doom.
What?
Oh, there it is. Nemesis. All right. Nemesis. Yeah, I butchered that.
The mistress Null.
Nesmithril.
Nesmithril?
Regalia gives like this kind of face because he's been here for the whole conversation of we have the same power source and stuff. So he's able to piece this together. Great. Could you try to do what he was gonna do? I point at Inferno, our blaster.
Yeah,
Our blaster.
we have a blaster.
Yeah.
You hear an ominous voice echoing from the. Did we ever actually have Warlock's name set?
I don't think we did have Warlock's actual name.
All right, 1 second. Let me give him a name because that's the name.
Wait, his name's not his name's not Warlock?
I do want
I mean, it is.
Regalia,
it could also
mind
be
blown.
like magical. He could have burnt away his name. Now he's only Warlock.
No, it's you hear. Well, trust me. If anyone would have his actual name, it would be this thing.
All right. Well, while you give it a moment,
I already
I
pulled.
do want to ask Dustin. Have you ever explained anything about your demon powers to anyone else on the team necessarily?
I think I just explained it to Regalia from our start of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no way me or Inferno would know this is the demon that's empowering you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hear an ominous, deep voice that I cannot actually pull off, but you can assure. And it's like you hear it just roaring into the thing. It's like, Salvador, you shall not escape your bargain.
All right. So I guess as far as other things, do you have any inspiration, Cutie, or because I have ideas on what to do,
Well,
but
she
I don't
did
want.
manifest a
I
giant
have an
key.
idea. My thing was more of a quip of just like more looking over at Blackbird. Come on, use your demon to fight demon.
I can't. He's the one that I take my powers from.
There's a moment of just shock on Cutie's face.
My brain picture is Cutie
Oh.
looks at Blackbird, looks at the thing, looks at Blackbird, looks at the thing, kind of like does a couple double takes. Him?
It's like, yep.
Yeah.
That's the demon I made a bargain with.
So you can't fight the source of your powers.
Quoth
Not with-
quips at this moment. With his fists, he could.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to be much.
And I assume that
much use.
Salvatore has the same problem.
Salvador, yeah.
Salvador, excuse me.
Yeah.
But there are
Just keep
three
him
of the rest of us.
distracted.
But there are three of the rest of us, so
Yep.
Yeah, unless we want to throw shit
I'm
but
honestly
bird up
behind,
there so we can punch him in the face.
I got a plan. Just keep him distracted. And Blackbird's going to open up his book and hop into it.
Hides. He just hides.
He bravely
Secret
ran
technique.
away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned
He
his tail
bravely
and
ran
back.
away.
Okay,
Madness of the brave Blackbird.
guess it's up to us. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm looking for information on, like...
At least he's better than Sir not appears
He
in
is
this picture.
desperately tearing apart his what am I doing with the thing?
mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
guess we'll find out if he's flammable.
Alright. So,
Now keep in mind, I'm just wielding this my giant key to prepare to unlock the door while, keeping probably a very clingy Mary attached to me.
so alright. What we're going to do here is first I'm going to quick resolve, because I assume you're calling on the resources of your sanctuary here.
Yes.
So we're going to quick resolve that, so. I'm going to say, much like last time, you're going to need to get help from your dear Aunt Josephina.
All right.
And you're also going to be marking your doom.
Of course.
Well, yeah, you're kind of clashing with the very source of your power. This definitely feels like a situation of doom.
And we'll roleplay out the scene quick, because the last thing I'm going to explain to you is going to be, I want this to be a genuine surprise from your interaction, so.
All right.
So, it's like you're digging through, and it's like, and you're just like, you find the phone again, and you're like, we call her, because after last time was pretty traumatic, but it's like, screw it. So you
Yeah.
kind of go,
So yeah, I'll call her like, please don't do anything weird. Please don't do anything
Anything weird?
Yes, nephew?
weird. Kind of in a tough spot, facing the demon that I bargained power for.
Oh, so soon? I didn't think you were going to do that for another month.
Yeah, there's a hellscape opening up. We kind of need to close it.
Yes, and let me guess, it cut you completely off from your powers.
Yeah.
Well, then you might, then clearly what you need is to, I am having to be very, I'm trying to be very correct about this thing, because this is going to be kind of a big reel. Then apparently you need power from another, you need to strike another deal with a different power source.
All right. I guess I can summon another demon.
Right.
That's not how I'm teaching you.
I
Follow
the other
my
power sources are-
instructions exactly. Do not deviate. Do not improvise. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, she starts giving you detailed instructions on inscribing a magic circle, basically.
Mhm.
And instructs you to also basically place some sort of like incense style offerings and such in there. And so, do you follow it to the letter?
Yeah.
All right. Then she gives you words in a basically magical language. I'm not going to be too detailed about that. I'm not going to make things up. To incant. And standing before you is what looks to be two interlocking wheels covered with eyes that are on fire.
Oh, good. An angel.
Trading one divine source for another.
Why not?
So yeah, so the last thing so that's the last requirement on calling on your sanctuary. You must strike a deal with an angel.
Okay.
And so I'm not going to actually, because of stuff involved with this, I'm not going to go into detail. But basically, the terms of this is you will basically there is a debt that will be repaid in the future, kind of thing. Is the like something there'll be a task given to you in the future in exchange for the aid now.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you accept the terms of the bargain?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes. IOU requirement.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
guess
not white bird.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Raybird.
But coming back to this, right now you guys have to stop it. You have to at least slow down a demon opening a gateway and tearing apart the little dimension you're in. Because, like, sure, he's going after Warlock, but if this whole realm's torn asunder, you guys are probably going to fall into hell. Like, and not Hethel, hell.
Oh no, not the home for infinite losers.
Yes, thank you for catching it. So, what do the three of you do? Regalia, Inferno, Beauty Carbuncle.
I kind of already stated what I did, so I'll give you a chance for the other two to set a plan.
Inferno, what are you doing here?
Probably, go more towards the front of the group to probably attack the demon head on.
Alright. I'm going to say this is much like fighting Zeus in full god mode. This is a unleash your powers, not a directly engage a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're more like trying to buy time than necessarily successfully.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's
You
danger.
might try to overpower him, but
Freak. Unless you have
that
some
might
move.
be bad. If you get a bad roll, you could end up doing the very thing we were trying to stop Ember from doing.
To be fair, you're in a demi-plane, so I don't think that's actually at risk.
Okay then, go ahead, burn shit down.
Eight.
Alright, on a hit, you do it. On a 7-9, either mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Unstable or temporary.
Oh boy! So yeah.
I mean, there are two of us here, and if he's doing something, I would. Regalia is absolutely going to help, at least.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There is room if we really want to convert it, but I also imagine this is a. Honestly, I would take the condition in this situation. It feels very fitting that it's fighting.
We can spend team.
You can spend 2 teams to bump that up to a 10.
Yeah.
That's what I think Red's going for.
It's also like the only thing that we're doing right now.
Yeah, we also have a lot of teams, so we can probably start spending.
Yeah, we should probably start. Yeah, that's smart. We should probably start spending some of that.
So how does Inferno's doing the fire Hadouken thing is what I'm picturing. How does Regalia and Cutie support this action? Let's start with Regalia.
What if I take the giant key I'm wielding and use it like a baseball bat to just bat this, help give it a little extra speed?
Alternatively, I was thinking you were going to try to poke him in the eye with the giant key.
Do it. Do
Oh.
it.
All right. I'll go ahead and use the thing I've been trying to do, which is the thing I've been thinking of, which is sort of once again with the sort of thread thing, which is trying to sort of pull the door closed, basically try and sew that up, sort of. Except like Regalia doesn't actually have like the magic chutzpah to do this.
Yeah,
so
but
it's just pulling. Yeah,
it's like it's pulling. It's like it's making it hard. Like yeah.
Yeah.
As Cutie goes all Legend of Zelda on the eyeball.
With a giant. I mean, it is a known weak spot.
And so you're actually like. So yeah, you do it. You hold him at bay as the book suddenly starts flipping open, and so. All right, like I don't want to do with the obvious white bird thing, like, but what? How does the power look on Blackbird?
Okay.
I know we keep giving you all the different variant modes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You got him. You got now we got late him.
Like this is more like an augmentation. So like, how does the
we had a.
But how does the gift of the Ophanum look for you around you? Like it's just more of like an effect, not like you have a full costume change or anything.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a spoiler for another superhero I have, but he probably has like a magic ring that gives him an energetic aura around him that kind of makes him glow like golden.
Okay.
Hear that? Everyone bookmark that moment because it'll be important to a later character of his.
I actually already remember the character idea.
So, all right. So, what do you do?
All right. If everyone's done distracting him, I come out of my book like the Latin music is start playing.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like One Winged Angel. It's like actual like church chorus kind of thing going on here. It's more like the holy Latin chorus versus the oh god, we're all gonna die Latin chorus.
And like and Blackbird lifts his the hand with the ring on it, and a beam of light comes shooting out of it.
Mm-hmm. And like I'm picturing it just kind of like does like a cauterizing of a wound kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it just kind of like it kind of like and your three friends kind of intensify their force, and it just kind of pushes him back enough that you can actually fully seal up the rift, at least long enough for you guys to escape this plane.
Mm-hmm.
And as
I imagine it's kind of like putting sunlight in a vampire's face, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know some of us have seen Castlevania recently, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so as you guys are making the doors, you can now open the doors. As you guys make your escape, Blackbird, what do you do about Warlock?
Oh. Blackbird is going to grab Warlock and pull him out of the rift.
Okay. So I'm going to do something a little weird here because of this kind of thing. Is like, I feel like, first off, okay, this is because I feel like we're accelerating your timetable here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is, you have thoroughly pissed off your patron, so mark a doom sign. Not doom,
All right.
doom sign.
Oh.
But I'm going to say you need one less advance to get to the final. I'm not going to give you a full advance, but I'm going to say you need, instead of needing 5 advances to get below the line, you need 4 right now.
Mm.
So, there's a way to accelerate it without giving you too much fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we will be skipping the "Did you fight your doom" thing tonight because
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder if he
You
had made
did.
progress on that. Maybe.
But yeah, so that the ring kind of disappears into a glow of light as you come through. Warlock is just kind of, as you kind of let him toss him on the ground, kind of thing. After back in the facility, he is just. You have one of those moments, like it's one of those moments of like you're just kind of filled with such pity. Really, is the best thing to describe what Warlock is kind of inspiring in you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why were you ever a big deal for anyone? Kind of thing. But yeah, you're out of the demiplane and back in the hallways. There's a trembling warlock nearby you. Most likely stripped of all of his powers. Because his master caught on to the fact that he was trying to
Usurp.
Evade the cost.
Mm-hmm.
What? You don't evade the cause of a demon pact? You're supposed to just let demons do what they want with you. Come on.
So, what do you four do?
Well, I'm going to bind Warlock in like a kind of paralyzing spell, so I can bring him to the proper magical authorities later.
Yep.
We need to help Artemis now.
What? Why?
What about Artemis?
Warlock. No, the Warlock is saying
What?
why.
Oh, I heard my name.
Yeah, he said that's what Blackbird said. He was going to help. You need to go help Artemis. But as he's binding a Warlock, like his mouth can still move because that's how those paralyzing things. They still let someone talk. Why did you?
Why did I take you out? Honestly, you're not worth killing. And I don't want him to have you.
You don't get it, do you? He's gonna have, now that with what you've done, he's gonna have me no matter what.
Wow, that seems like a really terrible deal. Jesus.
Yeah, like what? You guys need to learn to make your contracts a bit better with these demons.
Blackbird
We are
being...
superheroes. We confront we confront dark forces of the demonic with glibness and with sardonic, with sarcastic and sardonic responses.
Just I like the cutie with glitter cut to the demon, like kind of just pouring like blood over his eye, trying to get the glitter off, but it's still there.
Well, the glitter it's glitter and it's magic glitter, so it will probably be found randomly, possibly forever.
Yeah.
That's why nobody likes glitter.
Yes.
It just persists.
For now on,
Craft herpes.
Like
Yes.
was it Nez? What was the first verb?
Nez Mithril.
Okay, Nez Mithril is now going to be Nez Mithril, the Bowied one. But yes, so.
Did you say Bowie? What?
Bowie,
Yeah,
as
David
in
Bowie.
No, no, I was making sure I heard that right.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, where?
That's who I should have gone for my magical power to, Jareth. The Goblin King.
Yeah. Well.
No, we do not need more fave hacks here.
Yeah, no. We're dealing with enough of them.
Mm-hmm. Do you even have any magic anymore? Or have you forgotten everything now?
Okay, I thought you were talking to Blackbird. Like, Blackbird just paralyzed him.
No. Yeah, I'm talking to Warlock. Because of the whole World Link thing. At least there's a little bit of that. And it goes into like the foolishness of him, right?
Yeah, it's like, I had nothing to begin with. A pittance. A pittance that I could scarcely move a nail with. I deserved more.
You didn't deserve crap.
Thank you for reading my mind,
agree.
Inferno.
What you deserve
I
is
agree.
a kick to the face
I
for
agree.
trying to harm such a girl.
Especially since there are so many different sources of power.
And I'm only saying face because we have a small child here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you if you
Especially
want to
since-
kick him.
No, yeah. Blackbird is the one who will help with this, yeah.
Besides,
I'm already holding someone up in the upper floors that we'll need to get later.
It's like, cut to the upper floors. Is like, crap, I'm getting sober.
Getting water. Oh no.
He's gonna what?
He's just trying to squiggle.
Should I kick him in the face?
He's like, there's like a little the decanter is just like off in the little distance. It's like he's trying to squirm, like get his feet to get it closer to him.
Oh no, he's digivolving in the background.
Oh my.
Soon, dear. Soon. We're working on it.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, you guys descend further. Cut back to Athena. And if it wasn't being made clear, the opportunity, you realize that Grace is reacting to you getting hurt.
I noticed.
So,
Yeah.
what do
I
you?
realized
What?
that.
How have you been kind of going for the continuing of this moment?
I think that Aspen would be kind of. She's letting herself get hurt a little, but not enough where Athena could actually take her down.
Yeah.
She wants that reaction to try and pull Grace out.
So it's like the eye has become very much like it. Unfortunately, this is something you did notice with Grace. Her eyes were different than what they were before, because of the curse. Like they had the reptilian that you could see through the sunglasses because she was wearing the sunglasses still.
Of course.
So you see, one eye is just about to change, and a thought occurs to you. What is her gaze going to do if it fully comes out of one eye?
Oh, interesting.
Oh no, stone vision.
Like for most guys, it's mostly like a paralytic thing, and it hasn't ever manifested before to the full petrification kind of thing. But if she starts seeing you without any filter,
Might be bad.
yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Quick, get something reflective.
I mean, you are fighting a person with a big, shiny, mirror-like shield that was originally used to kill Medusa.
Just could knock that out of her hand and use it to protect myself instead.
Alright, so roll to directly engage a threat, then.
Dice, come back. Engage a threat. Where are all of my notes?
Plus danger.
Okay. 7.
All right. 7 to 9. In a hit, you trade blows. On a 7 to 9, choose one. This to avoid the blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity
Take
for
something from them.
Yeah. So you disarm her of the shield. How does that look? Like what maneuver that you do that catches her off guard?
Pretty much would jam the handle of my hammer between her and the shield and just rip it out of her hand that way.
Yeah. So it's just like she was toying with you, and like because you kept letting her land blows and everything, she thought it was like, oh, you are just so pathetic kind of thing. So she got cocky. But suddenly you do that, and it's like she just kind of like scoffs, like you got lucky, and then you grab it and turn, and you kind of flip the mirror, and it's just like suddenly she stops. However, you're realizing though that like I'm going to have you just out and out mark. Let me check it, make sure it's not already marked.
I have, I think, hopeless marked.
Because I'm going to have you mark guilty if you don't already have it marked.
Great. Yeah. You mean that thing I've had marked all game?
Yeah.
And you just
They
have
got
a
real.
lot of guilt.
Oh, she's always guilty about her powers and not being able to control them real well. That's why I left it marked for so long.
Yeah, well, in this case, this specifically is the fact that, you had, like, on some level, Grace did this to herself, but at the same time, you feel like...
It's my fault.
Yeah. So that's how it looks like when you trade blows. In this case, is you feel guilty. But she has stopped, and just as the rest of the four of you kind of bombastically kind of burst in and like...
Where the hell have you guys been? I mean, I know you two were in a hellscape. What happened with Ember? Or whatever, Cinder, or whatever her name was.
Cinder, yeah.
Yeah. We convinced her to stop. She has some stuff to handle, but we thought it was more important to help you guys out.
Yeah.
Aha.
Or at least deal with her problem face to face instead of leveling the place.
Oh, at least we're not gonna die. Though I could have used your help earlier. She kind of rests the hammer on her shoulder.
Yeah, you are. Aspen, you're probably pretty like scuffed up. You're gonna be really feeling this tomorrow.
Bruises and scrapes and all the fun stuff.
So yeah. Right.
Oh shit! I just realized I showed mercy. Well, looks like I'm doing something sooner than I thought.
How many? So okay, with the extra doom sign I had to take, how many doom signs do you have left before you have to forced to take the bad one?
I think this is my last one before the bad one.
Okay.
Because I assume my doom tracker didn't reset after I took the doom sign.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you see Athena with one. None of you look at the eye because if you do, you're paralyzed. But Athena just kind of frozen in mid spear thrust.
At least I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Hey, this is a bit of a morbid thing, but if we cut off her head,
I
can we
imagine
use it
like
as a weapon?
We're not cutting off the hand of one of my closest friends. Don't even think about it.
I don't think we're there yet, right?
You are there. I just said you
Yeah.
kind of showed up in the room just as soon as this happened. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and
Sorry, I
Aspen's
was.
going on
Does
about
happen?
where the hell were you guys? I could have used you like 10
Yeah,
minutes ago.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
on seeing this morbid scene, Cutie will definitely be positioning herself between the body and Mary, just to make sure.
I mean, she's just more like.
How petrified is she right now?
She's just stopped completely. Like, if you. I'm gonna give this to Aspen because she suddenly realizes, like, oh, hey, if sunglasses work on her eyes, sunglasses.
Yeah, she'll make a set with her powers and just put it on the
I was
frozen.
going to also say, just putting on a pair of sunglasses would also protect you.
Yeah, true.
So,
But I have the shield.
yes. But you notice, as you put them on, you notice that the one eye that is Grace is still moving. So.
Ah, it's nice to know you're still in there, Grace.
Kind of moves up and down. She
Don't
can only
worry, we're
move one
getting out.
eyeball, okay? She's got limited options for communication.
It's fine.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, we're getting you out of this.
So,
Yes. Is she hostile the rest of the time?
Truth be told, Athena and I never really saw eye to eye.
Okay. So she's okay. So she's Athena.
Okay,
without-
yeah, take that pun as you will.
Mm,
Go ahead.
okay.
I'm sorry, that was a brilliant one, honestly.
I was trying not to make an eye funny. I was like, not the moment, not the moment.
But yeah, Athena's usually pretty hostile to anyone who's not actually a god.
Oh.
Probably why she hates me so much. I hang around Thea a lot.
All right. So if we're going to continue, let's get moving before this is over. Then
As you guys
Get
get
them-
ready to get moving, Aspen, the thought something crosses your mind. Wait,
Mhm.
where's Zeus?
Oh shit. Yeah. Where's he?
Cut to thing as Kronos suddenly falls down.
Flop.
Here we go again.
You continue to be a disappointment, daughter.
Well, I suppose can't do anything about that.
Yes, I agree. Hopefully, my next child will be better than you were.
Next child.
Yeah, Zeus looks like he's about to throw down,
Yeah.
and that was pretty much.
Oh,
with you-
I know who he's talking about. Next child. There's one child that hasn't appeared yet.
No.
Okay.
That's a
Alright.
threat. That's saying, like, I'm
Yeah.
going to kill you, and I
Like
hope the next
Artemis.
incarnation is better.
Okay. Never mind. That has nothing to do with
Two
the
of your
Festus.
lord, it's like, no.
Of
It's just threatening to murder you.
course.
You know, Greek gods, they're all about killing their children.
See,
And their
Kronos.
parents.
Adventure's killing everybody, it's fine.
Yeah, so. How does Zeus fight?
Lightning bolts?
Like, does he have any, like, do you picture him having, like combat style? Like, do you see him, what, does he use a weapon? Does he fist punch things?
I think
Does
it's
he do, like,
mostly just the lightning
WWE
bolts.
wrestling moves?
Oh man,
Mostly it's just the lightning bolts. As, like,
Yeah.
weapons.
Okay.
No Greek wrestling. Oh.
No Greek wrestling. I can't see that. I think he focuses mostly on using the lightning bolts as weapons.
Yeah, I picture him, he kind of wields them like javelins
Yeah.
just for me to give a touch point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, no.
after he says that comment, you're like, you sort of like, what is he talking about? Suddenly it dawns on you, and just in time to dodge him going like,
Yes.
as a lightning strike hits where you were just moments before.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of pulls out another bolt as it crackles with electricity. Stand still. It'll make it easier on both of us.
You think I'm gonna make it easy on you? So I am gonna pull out some arrows from my back and shoot them.
Alright. Roll to unleash your powers.
I'm working on it. That's plus. Plus?
Freak. Sorry.
Yeah. Come on. Behave. Working on rolling. My computer's going really slow.
No worries.
Very slow.
Ugh.
Right now it's saying my roll is still a 0. Very, very slow. Come on. Come on. Come on, work. Okay.
That's being a butt. Just roll physical.
Why are you giving me your dice?
They were the first ones I found. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was
Yeah,
actually
we'll
your
do
thing.
real life rolling.
That's an 8.
Okay.
I think that's 6. Yeah. Plus your freak.
Yeah, that's a 0.
Okay. So on a 79, you do it, but it's either unstable or temporary, or you mark a condition.
Unstable or temporary.
So yeah, you kind of pepper him with arrows, so it kind of like they're like bothersome to him.
Yeah.
It's like you're putting a little more divine power into them than you were before because you were like
I'm angry.
yeah. So it's like he's just kind of blocking with his hands, so he's kind of not fully there, but suddenly the wall of the cell explodes.
Mm-hmm.
This is neither you nor Zeus doing this.
Huh.
And in comes a bunch of basically well-dressed men with like what basically look like Tesla cannons.
Do I recognize any of them?
Not explicitly, no.
Okay.
And they seem about ready to fire at both of you. What do you do?
Fuck. Oh! So I'm going to, obviously turn and, so I figure, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of these guys kind of quick. So, deer.
Oh dear.
Deer.
All of the deer.
Unleash your powers.
Don't turn him
Just
into
your
demons.
first answer for everything.
Yes.
Deer.
Man, so violent.
It's my
All
reaction,
deer.
which is plus freak, right?
Yep.
No demon deer.
5.
Team llamas.
Well, you
No
do it,
demon llamas.
I do it.
but
But
as you
Demon
kind
deer.
of for two things you unfortunately with them turning to deer, they're no longer distracting Zeus, who is
Oh,
about
yeah.
to.
they're probably gonna cause a stampede. They're gonna distract Zeus.
They don't because you rolled a 5. The other thing you notice though is suddenly you look and where's Kronos?
Fuck.
Oh.
Oops.
Someone took him. I'm guessing.
Or he ran off. Maybe. I don't know.
I forgot what the Mafia are doing here.
Well,
Yeah, something with the matchmaker. Yeah.
and the rest of you start coming, kind of descending down the stairs, and suddenly you see there is you finally catch up to the Mafia after like evading them through like shortcuts and everything.
All of this.
And like they're suddenly you see them all like Tesla cannons, like all aimed at you, about to ready to fire, and that's where we're gonna end tonight on.
Just
Okay.
I need a little more time to think through where all the pieces are. So All right, end of session moves.
Maybe Ember won't be dead at the end of this.
Who knows?
Hopefully not.
Nothing's off the table. She might not. She might be dead through a genuine heroic sacrifice, but hard to
Ooh,
say.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Ember.
Morally dead
yeah.
is still better than actual death.
So, all right, Artemis.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna, if it's all right with you, we're gonna give you a bonus thing next week for the end of session because you had some
I
interaction
didn't do shit.
with anyone. The other big thing is you were more by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And honestly, it's going to be hard editing anything on my computer right now because it's going very slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. All right.
At least Chrome is.
Yeah. So we'll give you a pass and roll forward. Aspen.
I think into the image of myself, since I
Okay.
really didn't have a lot of interaction with anyone either. The only person I really interacted with that I would want to do anything with is Grace, but she's not part of the team.
I mean, I could argue that you could give influence to Grace, and because it's like you counter her as part of like your squad kind of team kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So.
I will do that.
I didn't realize we were able to do that.
I can, if you give me good enough reason, I can, like, it has to be someone who you would be considered a teammate. Like, in this case, you are fighting to help her, and...
Yeah.
I mean, I may have been fighting Athena, but Grace is definitely giving me clues that she was still there, and I'm like, well, I'm going to do my best to get her out. And at the very least, Athena is frozen, but Grace is still in there somewhere.
Yeah. So go ahead, either mark condition or clear a condition or mark potential. Got that backwards.
Words.
I'm going to mark potential.
Okay. Alright. Next up, the cutie of the Carbuncle clan.
Alright, I had a moment. Inferno helped me last week, but I feel like this was more of a thing. I actually want to give influence to Blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know, it's shock. I was like, but I feel like this is a case where I learned something new about him. And then promptly he also went back on the very thing that I've been aware that he's had for a while and has made a new bargain. So I'm giving influence to Blackbird here.
Yeah, and
All right.
also
I don't believe I have the influence over Cutie before.
No, I don't. I mean, I think you may have, but if not, it's okay.
It's, according to my thing, yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'll just write that on my thing. And ooh.
Shift labels.
Yeah, let me quickly look at Cutie's sheet.
Yeah, while you're doing that whole kind of a thing. So the nature of the bargain is more of a do something. It's more of a one for one. It's not like the open ended your soul for power kind of bargain. It's like
Yeah,
do this thing.
I figured that was.
So this was more like, you save us now, I help you later.
Yeah.
That kind of thing?
The I owe you one.
Yep.
I owe you one angel cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Phew.
It was still here.
Yeah. Well.
Because she is sitting next to two other players.
Yeah.
She's just removed her headset, so she's not listening to any of us.
Are we talking about me?
Yes, we're talking about you because you just signed out of Discord.
Well, yeah, because I had to shut off my laptop because it was on the fritz.
Okay.
It's all
I think we're gonna go superior down,
Figured that was
danger up.
obvious.
Really?
I had mentioned I was having
Yes.
computer issues.
I'm curious for that an analysis.
Partly because I don't want to, give you two conditions.
Yeah. But superior down, savior, or sorry,
Superior down.
Danger up, superior down.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like, and this could also be just what Blackbird wants Cutie to be. You know, willing to do the things that you have to do. And sure, sometimes it's not always the smart thing to do. So.
Yes.
And since I think you still have no conditions marked, you are fine. So you can go ahead and mark your potential, Cutie Carbuncle.
I also get potential. Yay!
All right. Other half of the dynamic duo, Inferno.
Closer to the team.
Is it Cutie?
Yeah. I don't.
Wait, before this dynamic duo, does that make Inferno, Batman, and me Robin?
I also love that in Cutie's mind, like, Inferno took a blow that probably would have been lethal for me. But Blackbird told me about his demon issues.
I mean, to be fair, this is probably the most Blackbird's ever opened up to anyone. So. I'll take what I can get.
So, yeah, shift my labels.
And you also have no conditions marked, which is, actually, unlike Cutie, is not par for the course.
I had like no conditions for most of this game.
And I took the one power that's like, okay, I can mark a condition to gain +1 towards getting a goal accomplished.
Cutie's just not that goal oriented.
She's pretty good. She's pretty chill. Her goals are save good girls, even when they're not good.
All right. Anyway, so how does Cutie shift Inferno's labels?
Yeah. Uno momento, por favors. Where is my labels here? Because of the situation, I want to put mundane up and freak down, maybe, because it's kind of going off of what last week happened. More that scene was that you did help me convince Ember / Emily to basically step down.
Or do you want to push up Savior because that's kind of what he was doing with trying to.
True. That might be more fitting. It would be Savior up, freak down, because you were connecting with your humane side in order to help. Not us have to beat the crap out of her.
All right, Regalia.
It's either a thing with Blackbird or it's grown to the image of myself. Did I do Blackbird last session? It's entirely possible.
I have no idea. I don't really remember. I kind of not had a lot of. I have not.
I'm sorry, Dustin. When did you shift up?
I shift up your
superior, right?
No, your danger. Your superior went down.
Yeah, superior down. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm
having a hard time clicking on the modifier here.
You check the box to switch to editing mode, or I don't remember how they switched it up.
Okay, yeah, I'm figuring this out.
Yeah.
For some reason, let me shift the number. It was like, oh, it won't let me shift it to 0.
You have to type +0. The way it auto-populates things, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't actually played that much on the character sheet for this game, especially since they did a massive update to them. So, anyways, Regalia. That's the focus right now. We can troubleshoot Cutie later.
Yeah. It's probably growing into the image of himself this time. Okay. It's gonna go ahead and go what up and what down.
You're at +2 freak, savior, superior, -2 danger, -1 mundane.
I know, right? It's there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot
and
of
the stuff I used today was freak, savior, superior. In general.
Well, think about also conceptually. What is Regalia more feeling like they are? Like, are you feeling like a savior? Like you kind of help save this day? Are you feeling like a freak? Are you feeling like a danger because you accidentally caused the on some level the whole rift thing happening?
Yeah, but I can't put danger down further, so.
No, that would be putting it up because you
Yeah,
feel
that would
like you
actually put
are a
danger
danger.
up.
Oh, okay. We could put danger up, but what do I want to put down? Superior, if that's the case. If we're going with that, danger up, superior down.
Feels very much like you had a humbling experience because you're like, oh,
yeah, a little
look,
bit like
it
that.
is
Even though he's like, it's unreasonable for you to expect me to have figured this out. On the other hand, like,
I still made things worse.
okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll balance out his stats a little bit further with this one.
All right, and
Also, I
last
think
but
you
not
mentioned-
least, Blackbird.
I am going to grow into the image of myself. And I am going to bring Savior up, Danger down.
Right, getting up on those extremes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you don't have to fight something like a giant demon to save your own soul.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Well, I got the thing where I can now use my freak instead of danger, so.
Ah, that'll do. That'll do.
Mhm.
Alright. So, that out of the way. As always, you can join our Discord with the link down in the description to chat with us, or discuss the channel, or channel adjacent topics, or what else you want to. Like, what kind of weird angelic AU do you want Blackbird to be starring in?
Supernatural?
No. He's clearly Constantine, not Supernatural. You can also follow us on Twitter at TalesAcross to get updates from us and be notified when the channel goes live. Character art is done by a friend of the show, Caro. Links below to their DeviantArt and Coffee account. Finally, like, subscribe, and follow to help to get both future content and help us reach a wider audience. So, to those watching us in the past, present, and future, the debts are coming due. What are you going to be when you have to pay? And good night.